This is India. This is China. China's already trying to take over the shipping lanes in the South China Sea. This is the Chagos Islands, right down here. Years ago, the Chagos Islands were owned by France. France ceded the Chagos Islands to our friends in Great Britain, U.K. And a number of years ago, the United Kingdom and America got together, and we built, mostly with American dollars, we built a military base in the Chagos Islands on one particular island called Diego Garcia. And it's a really important. For one thing, it's very close to the Bay of Bengal and the Indian Ocean in China, so we can watch them. For another thing, it's one of the only bases where our nuclear submarines can dock. Hugely important. Well, the United Nations got mad at the United. They said, Great Britain, you're bad people. You used to be colonialists. You acquired other countries. Sometimes freely, sometimes by force. Every country I know of in the world of any strength has done that. Doesn't mean we ought to be proud of it. It's part of our history. But the United Nations said, shame on you, U.K. Shame on you. Bad, 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 bad. You have to give back the Chagos Islands and the military base there. The UN doesn't have any jurisdiction over the United Kingdom. But the UN said, not only do you have to give it back, but you don't give it back to the people of the Chagos Islands. You give it back to another group of islands way down here called Mauritius. Mauritius used to own the Chagos Islands when France ceded them to Great Britain. They were run by Mauritius. But the people of the two island archipelagos, the people don't have any affinity. Now what's Mauritius say? Of course we'll take it. But they want to start charging the United States and the U.K. £9 billion for a 99-year lease. So we can lease our own military base. All because the Prime Minister of the United Kingdom feels guilty because some tofu-eating wokarati at the United Nations says they're bad people, bad colonialists. And the Prime Minister of the United Kingdom, he's going along with it. But he says, I'm negotiating with Mauritius. And the leader of Mauritius just issued a press release, said, yeah, he's negotiating. He's increased the price, and he's shortened the leash. Now, you know who's loving all of this? China, because China has a close relationship. And you know what? It's going to get a lot closer. This is insane. This is cell-deep stupid. This is bone-deep, down-to-the-marrow stupid. Because the United Nations wants the United Kingdom to feel guilty, they want to give our military base and their military base to Mauritius. Now, the Prime Minister of the United Kingdom can stop this. And Marco Rubio, our new Secretary of State, is against. And I haven't talked to him directly, but I think President Trump is against. The United Kingdom is our friend. I went to school there for a while. I love him. And I want to see their Prime Minister do well. But he needs to put down the bong. He needs to put down the bong. This makes absolutely no sense. And it's going to be a big part of his legacy if he gives away this island and our military base to, in effect, what will eventually be China. So I would say to the Prime Minister tonight, I don't mean any disrespect. I want to say this respectfully. I shouldn't have said the bong part. I take it back. Please, Mr. Prime Minister, don't do this. Don't do this. We'll stand with you in telling the United Nations who's upset with you to go fill out a hurt feelings report, because we're not doing it. We'll stand with you. Please say no. Don't give our military base away. It's going to really hurt the relationship between the United States of America and the United Kingdom. I know Donald Trump pretty well. I know Marco Rubio. They'll forgive, but they'll never. Don't do it, Mr. Prime Minister.